Hey guys, back with some more quick no nonsense news. This time for Escape from Tarkov. They released a video yesterday covering Q1, 2, 3, and 4 for everything coming next year, 2026. I tried to dwindle the video down from 2 hours to as short as I possibly could. If you enjoy it, please hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you next one.
Okay, what else? The key goals for 2026. Main focus, the Q1 of the 2026 is bug fixes, technical depth, performance, quality of life, and some events to mix things up. So, quality of life things. Improvements and fixes based on surveys and Tarkov.community feedback. By the way, please join Tarkov.community. Delivered as a regular small update throughout Q1. Steam Rich Presence Integration. Ты знаешь, что такое Rich Presence? Steam Rich Presence?
No.
Ну и ладно. Reworked Reconnect system with an almost instant return to raid around 10 to 15 seconds after a disconnect. So yeah, this is quite important things for us to make it right. Because you know that sometimes disconnects and everything, they can ruin the experience. They will ruin the experience basically. It's because long disconnect times we plan to have it decreased drastically. Also, for the last update, we decreased one of the как этап по-английски? Этап. Okay. Tech and GFX. It's the plan for the Q1 of 2026. Optimization of internal system, including rate loading and unloading times. I know that's a pain in the ass to wait for 5 minutes straight this unloading process after the release. We'll plan to finally fix it. It's a hard process basically which touches a lot of subsystems of the game. We plan to rewrite it and make it fast. Because it's not modern enough. Because you guys playing the good games, everything is super instant and fast. You play the games like this and like that. You basically you click join the raid or something like you're already in the raid. And we are like out of dark ages. Everything is super slow and I can feel this pain. We will try to fix it. We will fix it because we already fixed it, by the way. Better asset usage to reduce memory consumption. Good stuff. Good stuff. 2 major R&D tasks targeting technical depth starting early this year, with the potential to seriously boost the performance over several iterations. UI bug cleanup, removing debug info, code fragments, and similar junk. Also, pretty important thing regarding the tech stuff is new calling system to improve overall graphical performance on all locations, especially on the streets of Tarkov location. Reworked vegetation on outdoor locations, replacing trees and bushes with more modern models. Modernity! Sorry guys, it's undescribable, untranslatable gibberish. Proper optic lens visuals, and I have a video of that. And transparent magazine visuals, and I have a video of that too. And I actually can show you this. Let's show the short clip of that. First of all, you remember that meme that the magazine on the P90 was like, it will be transparent. Sorry, it won't be transparent. It will be transparent. And I will show you. This is the historical moment from Tarkov. A couple of guys in their garage for 10 years working finally did the transparent magazine. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you the most important update in the history of EFT. Transparent magazines. Вау! Вау! Где он, блин? Его залили хоть? Поехали!
Пострелял, патрончика стало меньше. Вот он появился.
Смотри. Progress being made. The future of video games. The top arcade junk looting simulator in history. The first promo code, some stuff. Yes, you can activate it in a launcher and on the site, and you will get some stuff.
И на сайте госуслуг.
We also have a really we'll have a couple of events, the full-scale events with totally different locations in the next year, and I have a couple of like a set of screenshots, and I have and I have a video of the location for that event, but I wanna show you it on the later stage, a little bit later. So that was the Q1 of the next year. So in Q1 next year there will be big, huge, juicy event. Yes. Ну хотя я, наверное, покажу. Или не надо? Да покажу. Ладно, I will show you. Okay. Поехали. Change. Вырубаем. Смотрите. It was an event, the Icebreaker, and that will be a totally separate quest for it. Okay, I'll show you the video of Icebreaker. So the Icebreaker event, it will be like dungeon style, like Labyrinth that we had, but it will be story enriched, and we will try to give the actual single player experience. And the whole idea about events, so some of the events in Tarkov, we plan to have them like story enriched and single player like based, but some of them also will be pretty different, like the whole new game modes. Yeah. So there is a couple of things that we planned. For example, one of it is we actually planned it for the release version, but we didn't make it in time. So basically, for the whole year, I mean this year, we developed it, and the next year we will release it. And this is something super special. And I won't say anything about this particular thing in the game, but I can promise you that it will be special. 100%. Окей, Q2. Че, не работает, что ли, получается, у вас там что-то?
Нормально.
Main focus of Q2 2026 is launching the seasonal system and the large summer content patch. So the seasonal system is not just another profile for you to play the game with vibes. The seasonal system, it will actually have the whole new subsystems. It will be something around battle passes, but different. A seasonal PvP character with fresh progression, unique balance changes, and gameplay modifiers for each season. Exclusive rewards that can be only earned during the season. After the season ends, rewards transfer to your main account, the main character. That is quite short description of that, but I can say a little bit more on that. So the whole season will be themed. So it will be like the general idea and the concept around season. So it will be like major modifiers. For example, I don't know, the shortage of food or something like that, or bad weather condition, or radiation, or like stuff like that. And it will be totally separate character. You will be able to play it without any additional charge, and it will be wiped. But the whole wipe system will be divided like per 2 seasons per year. I mean 2 wipes per year, as we had it before. But also, when you start your seasonal character, you need to select the perks and debuffs. You can actually select something that will make your play on this season different. For example, you can play without the secured container, but it will give you perks. You can play like with additional hardcore features. I don't know which one exactly. Like without insurance, for example. But you can select more of the positive stuff. For example, you know, I don't know, medical stuff better than others, and you have some special perks around it. So it will be something that still conclude as original EFT experience that we have on the early wipe, but also we have like a couple of things that will change your gameplay in general as a main modifiers and also your own modifiers. And there will be unique set of like battle pass unlocks for that, and you'll be able to obtain some pretty unique stuff after all and transfer it to your main account, and most likely the PvE too, actually. And the seasonal character will be PvP only, by the way, guys. Prestige for PvE, they are planned. They will be different than the prestige for like for PvP, but we plan to have them later than for the next year. So there will be prestiges for PvE. Don't worry, please. What's next? So yeah, the seasonal system that we already told you about. It's pretty big. So what's next for Q2, 3 for the next year for EFT? So we add in at least 2 big storyline quests that will called Pighead and the Lady of the Heart. One of my favorite quests, actually. The Pighead, fucking A. Я рожи трясу, блин, нарежут.
Идей не подавай.
Event location. So it will be the whole new location. It will be available after the event. So the event will have the special location called End of the Line, and this location will be available as a location in the game. It wasn't actually planned for the release. It wasn't actually planned at the start, but we already worked a lot on this location, and it's called End of the Line. It's also further development of dungeon style raid. Gameplay with a more single player driven presentation experience. I have a couple of screenshots, by the way. Переход. So yeah, I don't have a video of that, but I have a screenshots. I won't tell anything about this special location and all the events and stuff. Again, just to keep the surprise for you guys. And yeah, this is the main thing for us. Still have an ability to surprise you at some point. Yeah, not much, but again, it was pretty limited, so I decided not to show a lot of it. But you will see. Опять сломалась эта фигня. Ладно. Ой, не то нажал. Ой, ай. Ага. Или может бахнуть еще промокод один?
Давай.
Чтобы завалилось все.
Ломайся.
Okay, guys. The second promo code. Hopefully, not everything will be fine. Let's go. The promo code called Pawn Shop. Please use it, and maybe something special you will receive. Okay, it's a little bit left for the Q2, Q3 for EFT. So you saw the magazine loading magazine loading animations. Yeah, finally, yeah, loading animations. Yeah, okay, finally. Yeah, we have a shit ton of magazines. Yeah, we actually, Kiba actually invented something to make it fast. So please wait for the loading animations. Yeah, magazine load, and with transparent magazines. That will be pretty neat.
Надеюсь, перчатку будет в магазин зажевывать, так потом.
Да. Spawn animations also. This, like, you will see what it is. I won't tell anything because, again, peaceful AI behavior. You can speculate on that. Hideout animations. I believe you saw something about hideout animations, like butt scratching animation, eating animation, sitting on toilet. Reading magazines. Interactive animations on locations. Oh. Interesting. What's that? I won't explain. New weapons, gear customization quests, and I have a little bit of screenshots. Some of the like stuff that also prepared. It's basically ready. That will be in the game pretty soon. AK-308 handguard. Oh my god! Finally. PKM hexagon handguard. Oh, it looks so beautiful. Вообще, мы же серьезная игра. Почему мы так несерьезно подходим к процессу стриминга? PKM Hexagon Silencer. PKM Stock Adapter. UMP45 mods. It actually looks like kinda... But who else did that for the game? You know, guys, that our game, Escape from Tarkov, and you are proud players of Escape from Tarkov. Escape from Tarkov has the most amount of weapons, realistic weapons, in the video game history. That's approved. That's 100% truth. You can check it. You can ask ChatGPT, for example. We have the most amount of realistic guns and mods ever for the game. So that's why we added this strange UMP45 mods. But again, I can say, is it possible? Yes. We need to add it. Yes. And that's it. Like, not much, because like it's what we actually prepared now. But of course, it will be much more later. Опять сломался хрень. Okay, for the Q3 and 4, the main mechanics is the update of the post-process and VFX and functional mechanics. What does it mean? What does it mean? It all sounds too complex and technical, but we need to understand. And improvements and fixes based on ongoing surveys and Tarkov community feedback. News and events section in the game client. Large Halloween event. Building and upgrading the zombies that we had before a year ago. Functional mechanics. A lot of actually pretty cool stuff. And I have small pieces of different functional mechanics and visual mechanics for the locations that actually looks pretty cool, and we really want to get them in. Again, it's not that serious kind of task. I mean, it's not that important, but it's kind of cool. I will show it. For example, like this. Or this one. Or this one. Or this one. This is one of my favorite actually. So a long time ago, we created the whole system that allow us to add all of that. And it actually, this list is pretty huge. We basically selected something that will be used 100% in game. And especially the new event stuff, we will have a lot of things like that to enrich the experience, you know, the immersion and everything. So, yeah. Door and lock breaching. So the animations that will allow you to break some doors or breach them with some tools or unlock them with multi-tool, for example. You know that we had that animation for years. Also super important feature, I think, and one of the game changers is knockdowns from explosions and kinetic damage. Basically the animated ragdoll stuff that will create the whole, like the vast opportunities and the vast options for us to make the unconscious state and dragging of bodies and everything like that. So we really want to make this in Q3 next year. Also, drones, the drone mechanics. we actually had a prototype. We have the prototype, but we don't have a video exactly for this Tarkov TV podcast. But yeah, it needs to be. We need to double check it because the drone gameplay it can change a lot actually. So the full control of drone, basically, it's not that like simplified kind of thing. You'll be able to fully control it, to drop some packages, you know, some grenades and everything. Radioactive zones, by the way, it's also related to the events and stuff, and the whole protection measures against the radiation and everything also is planned. Finally, we will utilize this UI thing in the UI, like radiation attributes. And also the tech and graphical stuff is major post-processing and VFX overhaul, including lighting and overall scene illumination. So we really want to get in this at least simplified GI solution, I mean global illumination solution for the location, because we can implement the ray tracing like NVIDIA ray tracing stuff, but we really want to have something in-house, something that we can do by ourselves, and it will enrich the whole lighting on the indoor locations, for example. And also we plan to migrate game servers to Linux platform to reduce startup times and improve server performance. And you know, I know, guys, that you will ask about Linux support and stuff like that. I think it's the first step towards that. This is it for Q3. And for Q4, launch of the second season, so it will be the second season in Q4, and the Scav Life DLC. We don't have anything to show regarding... Как меня запарило тут? Не могу, постоянно врубается звук какого-то фига. We don't have anything to show regarding the Scav DLC, because the Scav DLC is planned for the end of the year. But we have a design for it, approved design, so again, we will show a lot of details later next year. But you basically will have the full Scav profile as a separate character, like progression, customization, unique quests, unique secure container, achievements, dedicated hideout zones, new types of extracts, new interactive mechanics. Actually, I showed a couple of them already. New characters, Scav bosses and Scav traders. So Scav bosses, I insist that you will able to control them and play as Scav boss and have limited control of your guards, and also you will have some unique quests, in-game quests for your Scav bosses and stuff. And of course, a lot of new weapons, gear and stuff like that. So everything will be concluded in this Scav Life DLC. It will enrich the gameplay of your Scav. And also there's a quite high chance that we'll have special social zone that you'll be able to actually meet with your friends as Scavs, play cards, drink booze, and make other socially in conduct behavior.
Нарды можно?
Most likely. And winter visuals updates and optimization. Фантастика вообще просто. И такое ощущение, что на самом деле это все у нас. Yes! This is it. The short list that we have planned for the next year. What else left to show? New gear. I have new gear. A couple of new gear that we will have next year. But again, it will be much more. This is what we actually prepared, and it will be available pretty soon. Some of the clothing, Berezka clothing. This one. Штанишки. Ну, вот это дрип. Вот это просто. The drip of all drips. Куртец.
Чтоб не мерз попец.
Чтобы не мерз попец. Вот это тоже, ну, смотрится круто.
Да. Но...
За денежку.
Да, конечно.
За денежку. Плетухи. Еще плетухи.
Переделанный АВС.
Переделанный АВС, да. Еще. Еще. И еще. И еще.
И все.
И все. И опять не сломалась эта фигня. Новая снаряга. And online. Скриншоты, видео. Yes. The video I forgot to show you. Lens rework. So the lens rework, as you know that right now in the game, we don't have lens. We don't have lens effect. I mean, all the reflections in your lens on the scopes. It actually bothered us for so long time, and we finally decided to make the lens with the reflections. So this is the work in progress video, by the way. So as you can see, we have reflections on lenses, and that will be a part like how it looks in game. And of course it's work in progress because we still need to think about different kind of details. It's not final, but again, it was kind of strange that we didn't have any kind of reflection on the scope and stuff like that. So yeah, I know that, yeah, it looks too dark. It will be changed. Again, it's work in progress, but just to add this kind of feel that something is being reflected on the scopes, like a small neat detail, just to be there. Minus 1000 FPS. Yeah, right, guys. You know the drill. Get ready to upgrade your PC. And I think this is it. We actually showed everything for today. And yeah, I think this is it. Tarkov tries to make you harder. Tarkov tries to make you harder, not in game, but in real life. And I think it's quite a good thing for the game. Go. The third one is called Mr. Proper, and again, wishing you all only the best of the best in the next year. Thank you for staying with us for 10 years in a row. It was the major year for us, the release of the game. Now it will get different.